Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Enlightened Journeys. Thank you for those of you that are subscribers. It's so nice to have you back. For those of you that are new, this is Enlightened Journeys. My name is Estrella Love, and I'm here to enlighten your journey and hopefully give you some clarity, hopefully entertain you a little bit. All right, so this is my disclaimer. You can screenshot that if you want to read everything that I have, but I'm going to just read the bottom part. By watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. I am reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Then I have my prayer page. You can screenshot that and read that if you would like. But I'm going to read the bottom prayer. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay. So we are going to do some cards, some of these cards. First from the kiddie bowl. We've got spiritual knowledge. So the message that I got was that you've still got some people in your energy that are bullying you, picking on you because they don't believe that you are who God said you are. And that's a no-no, because when God says you're somebody, that's who you are, and that's what's going to matter. So yeah. All right. So we got spirits. So basically what I'm getting is that God has confirmed who you are. Like you said who you were, then God confirmed that you were them, that you were that being or that, of God. And then these people decided that they didn't want to listen to you. It's because of this spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge that you have. We got reconciliation. Somebody wants to make reconciliation with you. There is a spiritual knowledge about reconciliation that's coming through, actually. What is reconciliation? Reconciliation is when you repent for whatever you've done wrong, or you confess, however you want to say that. I guess confessing is admitting to it. Repenting is saying that you're sorry for it and actually being sorry, not just saying that you're sorry. So this spiritual knowledge, whatever it is that you hold, somebody wants to make a reconciliation with you. Also, part of the knowledge that you have talks about how you reconcile with the Most High God. Okay. Yeah, that is wish fulfillment. Okay. You reconcile. And again, God said that you are the blessing. You also have protection coming in from the Knights Templar, which shows me that you've got some Christ's blood within you. And yes, Christ did have children, more than one. All right, we're going to get some Zodiac energy because I feel like these people are up under extremely heavy judgment because of you being somebody that has spiritual knowledge. And then the reconciliation part, you reconciling with God, the wish fulfillment part, the gift, the blessing. Somebody is like up under heavy judgment because of because of the fact that they are still picking on you, and they're not believing in what God has showed them. So we have a Cancer. This came out the other day too. So we have a Cancer that's upside down. Anytime that these cards come upside down, it's showing us that I have a card in here. It says non-astrological compatibility. So basically, they are not compatible with their zodiac. And so when we see it in the reverse, it's basically the what the traits are that we're talking about are the negative traits, or the, opposite of the positive traits. If it would have been in the upright, it would have had positive traits, but it being in the reverse, if that person's acting from their shadow or their negative traits. I don't want to say the shadow's negative, but we got Aquarius. So we got a Cancer and Aquarius, but Aquarius is in the upright. We have the element of water. So there is some type of water magic. Now, I always just like, okay, she, to me, this water being, she's showing me that water is like, you could look at water to be like time. You could look at water to be a representation of spirit. There's so many different things that water can represent. But what I'm getting is like harsh judgment. Well, what it would be a harsh judgment? So the energies of Aquarius, like, is always a little bit, to me, like, I feel like the Aquarius, and pretty much all Aquariuses that I've come across, even people that are on the cusp, see how this is like a water bear. He's got water coming out of his wings. Like right there. Okay, so Aquarius is actually an air sign, right? Which has to do with intellect and stuff like that. But they're the water bears, so it's kind of like their air and their water. But Cancer is a water sign. And oh my gosh, so I'm feeling this Cancer energy is doing something to your sacral chakra. That's why I was just getting tugging at like my sacral, my hip, and I'm like, what is that? Okay, that's that Cancer. That's that Cancer energy. So let's see what else comes out. The Earth. Okay, so we've got Earth, and I'm getting that there's water magic and earth magic, these two elements. We've got air in the reverse. So whenever I see the air sign in the reverse, I think of like, if it were in the upright, it would be clearing the air, clear connection to ether, no confusion. But with it being in the reverse, it almost feels like the air is working against the earth and working against the water, like to create like hurricanes. Like the hurricanes is like air and water, right? Like, because it's like the storm, and then it starts in the ocean, but then it comes to the earth and it affects the earth. So there is an Aquarius out here. Even though this Aquarius is in the upright, I don't feel like this Aquarius is necessarily you. I still feel like we're dealing with the other zodiac signs. This Aquarius is greatly influenced by this Cancer energy, not from their own zodiac, but the Cancer is another person. Okay, and then we've got Taurus. So yeah, you could actually be the Taurus energy, or you have Taurus highly aspect in your chart. See, the thing about what I'm picking up on is that you are spiritually gifted and blessed, and this Cancer energy is not, this Aquarius energy is not. These two people believe that they're chosen, but they're not chosen. You actually are chosen. For some reason, Taurus is coming very strongly through. We got fire in the reverse. Okay. So we've got earth, air, fire, and water, basically all of the elements, but the only two that are in the upright are the earth and the water. The fire and the air is in the reverse. The sun is in the reverse. So I'm picking up on some solar eclipse energy. That's why the sun is in the reverse. It's because this is solar eclipse energy. Okay, so somebody tried to do some type of ritual with the solar eclipse. When I say somebody, I mean the Aquarius and the Cancer. They literally, now Aquarius is an air sign. The air came upside down. Cancer is a water sign. So whatever they were doing, this was to really eclipse something out of your life, like to negatively affect you. So I feel like you're possibly a leader or somebody that has leadership qualities. Saturn's energy. All right. So the energy of Saturn is like restrictions, endings, and death. I know it sounds so gloomy, but Saturn can actually help you self-reflect quite a bit. However, I'm feeling I'm like feeling an incompatibility here with the sun, with Saturn, and I'm actually picking up on maybe even like Venus or Jupiter. But we'll see what else comes out. It could have also been like when something that the eclipse did affected Saturn. I mean, that's kind of weird, but whatever these people see, this is why you really need to be aware. Like, and these people, this Aquarius and this Cancer practice magic together. So whatever they were trying to create with the eclipse just created storms, like literal storms. Like when I say hurricanes, I'm not joking. Like what these people tried to do with the eclipse yes, it created endings, but not for them, for other people in the world, which is very sad. Jupiter, just like I was saying, like there was something that was done with Jupiter. I'm picking up some weird love stuff. So you could be male, you could be male that has Taurus highly aspect in their chart, which Taurus to me is the leader. Yeah, what I was about to say was like people need to be aware of what the planets are doing, how they're transitioning, especially when they're trying to just throw magic out there, because they could really mess some stuff up. And this is the case of like me seeing somebody get like judgment that I would not wish upon my worst enemy. Like this is the worst judgment, okay, that these people are going to experience. But it's because they tampered with this solar eclipse energy, which causes the sun to be in the reverse. They tamper, and by them tampering with the solar eclipse energy, I was like gonna say, you have to make sure that the situation's not in retrograde. That no, like when you're casting magic and you're using the planets, you cannot, you don't want to do anything when the planets are in retrograde. Like if you try to curse somebody and the planet's in retrograde, you'll end up just cursing yourself because it'll just reverse and that retrograde energy back onto you. And it'll bring about a reckoning. So we got fire, we got Jupiter. Jupiter represents abundance. The sun also represents abundance. So I'm getting that they were trying to do something to affect your abundance by working with these planets. There's a Libra that is a part of this as well, but they are in the reverse, which shows me that it's somebody that thinks that they bring about justice, but they don't. Like when a Libra is in the reverse, it's somebody that's way out of balance. We have Judgment on the bottom, and I'm being guided to take that first card for these people. Because why they're being judged is because God said that you are the wish fulfillment. You are the reconciliation between the people and God. You were supposed to be that connection. Okay. That's the whole part of being chosen. These people are not chosen. And how we know that they're not chosen is, first of all, they're not even like these two didn't even come up in the upright. So they're most definitely not chosen. And this is like the case of somebody like these three people, the Aquarius, Cancer, and the reverse in Libra, seeing you being a leader, being in your power, and standing in this Taurus energy where you're just like, yeah, I'm going to be myself, right? And I am who God said I am. And then these people are pretending, they're literally trying to copy you because they don't know what a chosen one looks like or what a chosen one would do, and they don't believe that you're chosen. I don't even think that they really believe they're chosen. They just keep saying it, hoping that someday it'll come about. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to tamper with your spiritual contract with the Most High God for being chosen for what you do, because they want to. So you might be somebody that does tarot, you might be somebody that delivers messages, or you might be somebody that inspires other people with words. You might be somebody that, whatever you're doing, you're chosen, like whatever this is. So this shows me that all arguments, legal and contractual issues are going to be resolved in your favor. If you've wronged someone, seek reconciliation. It says it right there. The reconciliation was the card that I pulled, right? Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Find a new career if you have been in a low period. This card signifies a turnaround. Okay, so like basically what were these people trying to do, Spirit? Well, they were trying to bring a lot of confusion to you. So whoever we're dealing with, like I'm picking up that this Aquarius energy could have cancer, tumor, heart failure, or stroke. Like they're really, this is why I said I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy, what God's going to do to these people. Not just because they didn't believe in you, but because they wouldn't stop unlawfully attacking you, breaking spiritual and universal laws to come for you when you didn't call for them. You know, there's no reason for it, right? These people were bearing false witness, false accusations about you, okay? Literally bearing false witness about you. That's a big no-no. God says not to do that shit. This was a group of narcissists. These people are determined to see you fail, and they're from the past. And God is looking after you. So these people mock God by saying they're chosen, and when they're not, they're mocking God. I'm seeing the wish fulfillment card on the bottom, which is really good because we already had wish fulfillment out here. It's just like more reiteration of what we're talking about. So yeah, God's not pleased with this behavior. And because this gossiping behavior will not stop, God's putting these people in their place, but like I said, in the worst type of way. Somebody could have been like, I don't know why I'm getting somebody making fun of you because you had birth trauma. Like, you know, like that's your fault. Like, what the hell? That's retarded. That's retarded. Literally, it's somebody making fun of you. Birth trauma or death trauma. So somebody has been so if you've had any family members that have passed away, somebody's literally laughing at either one of these traumas, no, birth trauma or death trauma. And that's like, especially because these energies think that they caused a death in your family. They think that they caused the ending. They obviously don't know anything about death. Death does not work for the human race. Okay. Regardless. So let's see. 5 of Wands. These people are in the 5 of Wands about you. They're in the 5 of Wands about your love life, but that hasn't come out yet, but it will. So this says caution. You may have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. They're trying to compete with you. Greed and lust for power, obstacles, secret opposition to your plans. This is not you though. This is secret opposition to the plans of God, because like I said, you are chosen. Okay, you're in that chosen energy, and you're getting into alignment to operate in your purpose. These people are doing everything that they can do to try to copy you, to try to compete with you, and you're just not open for competition. Like the only thing that you're competing with is the better version. Like you're just trying to be better today than you were yesterday. You're not wanting to, like, why would you compete with somebody else for your own birthright? Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. You don't have to compete for what God gave you for your birthright. Like, that's your birthright. What is a birthright? It's upon the moment of your birth, you are ordained to do a certain thing. You could even be like a counselor or something like that. Or you could have counseling abilities. So it says there's no easy way to do this. Yeah, them trying to get you put up under judgment just got them put up under judgment, and it's for all of this stupid magic that they did under the eclipse when Saturn was in retrograde, might I not add. Like, literally, they don't know what they're doing, or they would have, if they did, if they would have done divination, they would have seen this astrological block. Okay, but they don't even do divination before they cast magic spells, which is like insanely stupid. Like, you should definitely try to check in to make sure that the spell or whatever you're trying to manifest is even warranted and if it's a good idea. I'm working on, well, I won't talk about what I'm working on, but I have a tarot spread that is a solution to that, but it's in a book that I'm writing, so I'm not going to share it yet. But yeah, this is like the situation where you've got a group of idiots. These people are idiots. I don't care how much occult knowledge they claim to have. They don't have any occult knowledge if they can't even check in with the universe astrologically to see if what they're going to do is even going to work right. Like, they didn't even check in to see if it was a good idea or to see if it was warranted. They just decided that they were going to play God in your life, whoever's in my collective. And yeah, that's not going to happen. Nobody's going to be God except for God. And yes, we are all God, but like, we're all God having this experience looking out through these eyes. All of us is, but we're not the one God. Like, we are, but we aren't. It's like everything's like a microcosm, macrocosm. But in a sense, we still have that higher aspect of ourselves that makes decisions for the collective, like makes decisions for us so that we can be in alignment with the collective, right? These people forget that when you're actually chosen, you have a real connection to the Most High God. Okay. That where all these people, their entire life, these are godless people. Like, they worship like Hecate and shit like that. Like, which is, her name's not even Hecate, it's Hecate because she's the goddess of the gates. But whatever. They're calling upon a demon every time anybody says Hecate. They're literally barking up the wrong tree. So when the spirit world stops ants, like whatever they did with this sun, this Jupiter, this Saturn energy trying to bring a death to your abundance, they didn't realize that a death to your abundance is a death to their abundance because they're leeches and they've been feeding off of you. So if you cease to exist, who the fuck are they going to bully, pick on, and energy harvest then? They're going to have to move on to somebody else. And because these people, this is like, why in the hell in this age and time we have individuals with such an identity crisis? Like, this is like some type of fucking plague, yo. People don't know who they are. They're trying to be you so damn bad, trying to find out what your birth chart is, trying to find out what your main zodiac thing is. Yo, we have all of the zodiac signs within us. That's the wheel of the year. We have all of those signs within us. And even though we were born in one type of zodiac or on a cusp, we actually don't even have the full zodiac because there's 2 zodiac signs that we're missing, which are really, really important if you want to actually understand yourself. And so our zodiac system is completely off. One of them is like Cetus, and what is the other one? I literally have them written down in the book that I'm writing. Give me 1 second. Y'all need to know about these 2 things. Okay, so yeah. The 2 zodiacs are Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus, and then the other one is Cetus. The Ophiuchus is a man that is standing on a scorpion, and he has a scorpion tail. The cetus is like a kind of like a sea monster, like Leviathan type. Well, the cetus is where all of the whales come from. Yes, they come from other planets. So it's a constellation, but in that constellation, there is Pisces, okay, within that constellation. But that constellation is its own. So those are the two zodiacs are that we're actually missing, okay? So this 5 of Wands shows me what, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These five, the 5 wands that are hitting these people in the face are these 5 energies that they tried to work with: Jupiter, Saturn, the sun in the reverse, fire in the reverse, and air in the reverse. Trying to start literally a firestorm in your life, like to eat up your abundance. And what type of retarded idiot would do that when they're the ones that are feeding off of your abundance? So if they unalive your abundance, then they've unalived their meal ticket. They're going to have to find somebody else that's chosen. And there's literally not that many people that are chosen. Not in this type of way. Everybody's chosen for their own destiny, but not everybody will answer the call to their own destiny. This person didn't, and this person didn't. None of these people up here have answered the call to be chosen for whatever position they have. These are imposters. These are people trying to be psychics, trying, like this Libra in the reverse, trying to be a spiritual judge. This Cancer in the reverse, trying to be like a psychic friend. Like that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up. These people are charlatans. Okay. But you have the authentic leadership ability and energy. I'm seeing with the Taurus. This is so interesting. And then we have the earth and the water, which explains the hurricanes. This is just a bypass side effect that these two things are completely affected because of the energy set out by these people at the time of the solar eclipse, this last one that we had. This is insane to me. This is insane. Scorpio. Okay, so we have Scorpio. Now, there is a chosen Scorpio out there. Okay, so I'm going to put this Scorpio energy here next to the Taurus because that's what I'm picking up. It isn't for what the Scorpio thinks they're chosen for. They're actually chosen to be like an author, to rewrite parts of the Bible or something like that. To rewrite something. Yeah, I just got confirmation with that. Yeah. This Scorpio brings about goodwill. We've got the universal truth and so that's part of that spiritual knowledge, the universal truth. This is what they want from you. Like if we could just get to the most basic shit of what these people are doing, okay? They want this universal truth that you have, that spiritual knowledge and the universal cure, and they don't want to believe that you're chosen. We've got solar eclipse and lunar eclipse energy. Okay, you could have a grandfather that's passed over or a grandmother. Their energy is here. It says that you need to learn to love yourself. This is the lesson that these people up here failed to get because they were too busy loving and hating you, the Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra they were too busy loving and hating you. They really needed to focus on learning to love themselves. If they would have done that, they would have found their own abilities, their own strengths, and their own divine soul contract with God to be chosen. And if they would have stepped into that role of being chosen to do what God intended, what basically we are God, but when we're our higher selves, we intend something for this life, like our gifts. How are we going to use our gifts and skills? What can we do with them to benefit the planet? It's really not any more complicated than that. But these people, instead of doing their job, they decided to do try to do this chosen's job. And literally, this is all about a yin yang balance. The Libra being like unbalanced. This person's extremely unbalanced. I'm just going to explain why. I want you to understand why these people cannot do your job. Okay. First of all, whoever's in my collective, you balance your energy naturally. You do the inner work instead of just projecting your stuff on everybody else. You actually reflect and you go within and you're like, okay, if somebody says something like constructive criticism to me, then I'm going to go within myself and check myself first to make sure that, okay, like I know that I'm creating everything in my reality with my thoughts and beliefs, and that is just the truth. If you believe anything otherwise, then you're insane. Sorry, but you need help. You're insane, and you'll never ever have any control in your life if you don't understand the basis premise that we create our reality with our vibration, our thoughts, which is the sum of our thoughts and beliefs. Okay. So now somebody was trying to mess with your yin yang balance because they wanted to gain your abundance. See, people don't understand when if you tried to because Saturn is unalive energy. If you try to unalive somebody's abundance, then how are you going to profit from it? That's what these people see. This Libra could never do your position or be in your job or do this like guide. This Libra cannot guide other people because they don't even know where to go. They're not even like doing their own divine life purpose. They're trying to copy yours. Okay. This is like when somebody sees somebody chosen and thinks that they can do what that chosen person's doing and they're going to be chosen too. No, that's not correct. Everybody has their own unique special talents, gifts, spiritual gifts, and abilities. And they go in alignment with that divine life purpose, which is your total wish fulfillment, right? Like all the wish fulfillment that you don't even know that you have. Now, this Libra cannot do whatever this job, like you're here to guide people and direct people. Okay. The Scorpio is supposed to do it through writing, and Taurus, you are a leader. You do it through leading by example. Now, this Libra could never be in your position or do your job because they're unbalanced. They don't have the balance that's necessary to be able to have that discernment to know when to guide somebody in a certain direction or when to guide them in another direction. They also don't have the balance to even maintain their mental health because I've got mental health issues. And literally, these people were trying to project their problems, their insecurities, and their mental health issues. Like I said, if you don't believe that you're creating your own reality, then what the hell, dude? That's insane. Like that's just the truth of how we create. I figured this out when I was a child. And so I would say things that were like considered lies at the time because I was trying to manifest them into creation. Like my mom always was saying, no about getting a dog, no about getting a dog. Well, then finally my dad's like, okay, we don't have a fence. That's why we can't have a dog. And I'm like, the second that fence goes up, I'm like, I have a dog. I have a dog. I have a dog. Dad, can I have a dog? And my dad's like, well, okay, I guess we'll go look at the pet rescue place. So anyways, I'm just saying, like, as a child, I knew that if I affirmed what I wanted, that it would come true. I figured that out as a young child, and it was like my way of creating things, okay, trying to speak them into creation. And sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. Then I had to say I have a dog. I had to say that for a long time before I got that dog because again, there was no fence. So, but anyways, these people are trying to project their mental health. Like these people, this Aquarius knows that they're bipolar, psycho, whatever. I don't want to say psycho, but they're trying to be somebody else's kind of psychotic. So yeah, like I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't see stars on TV and I'm not like, oh, I want to be like Kim Kardashian. I'm like fucking straight up embarrassed by these people that we see on TV. And I've always felt all this dark, disgusting, nasty ass energy like surrounding all of these celebrities, like, and I see all this darkness and weird shit. And like, I didn't want to believe that it was true, but literally, like, the world is showing me that all the stuff that I picked up psychically is actually true. Like, and I picked this shit up years ago, like when years ago. Yeah. When I first heard about Oprah's school in South Africa, I was like, "Oh hell no. That's not a school. It's a place of straight up abuse and trafficking." Like I knew that. And I said it and everybody was like, "Oh, yeah, right. You're just crazy." Whatever. Come to find out, yeah, Oprah's a villain. One of them. Anybody that has a fucking rule like that you're not allowed to look them in the eye, that's some shady shit. Okay. So any of these celebrities are like, don't look me in the eye. Like, why the fuck not? What are you hiding? Like, that's so shady. So, anyways, yeah, there's evil out there. And a lot of times we think it's spirits, but it's like the spirit that's in the person. So again, this Cancer wanted to do your job, wanted to do your divine life purpose, wanted to be you, copy your energy signature, whatever, right? They wanted all of the abundance that God's going to bring to you through the universe to go to them. However, they are in a state of like social anxiety, social fears, paranoia, this Cancer energy. They don't have the ability, they don't have the wisdom and the knowledge, that spiritual knowledge, to be able to guide anybody in a true way. And so nobody's listening to these people. Like at some point before you came into the game of whatever this is, of however you're helping people, you could even just be giving advice to people at the grocery store and it's still guiding them towards God, and God's pleased with that. That's what your divine life purpose is supposed to do, is help you connect with the most high God and then guide other people to God. And that's how you become important to God and you become of service. But this Cancer doesn't have the ability to be you or do you. Okay. And so all these people competing for these chosen ones positions, they don't have the necessary skills and energies that are needed to perform the tasks of this position. And these people are not flipping understanding that. Okay? Like they're not understanding that they don't have intuitive gifts like they think they do. This Aquarius is like the leader of the bunch, because these two, I mean, these people are purely, I don't want to keep saying they're idiots, but like it's idiotic to think that you could be somebody else. Like in real life, yo, like in a video game maybe, but like this is life. So yeah, vortex, coworker. Again, I was picking up that these people could be coworkers for somebody. Whatever they're doing, whenever they talk about you, your energy is getting more powerful. So it's like opening up some type of vortex of energy. And then it's almost like that energy just streams to you and you can kind of pick up on the thoughts of these people. But yeah, these 5 wands are wands that these people created that are coming back to smack them in the face with these energies right here. Bad luck and nuisances for these people. And that's only the beginning. This is like going to be one of the most hardcore judgments like ever. Whoever this Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra people working together against you. And Aries energy as well. So God, is this Aries person? No. I'm like, I don't even have to get. That's how I've developed my discernment of like when I go to ask a question, I get the answer faster than I can even say the question out loud. So no, this Aries is associated with these people. And again, I'm getting Jinn energy off this Aries, which is wild. So we got an Aries, an Aquarius, a Cancer, and a Libra. And these could be somebody's coworkers or people that think that they're like competitors or coworkers. Like they don't have to be actual coworkers. They could just be people that think that they're like your competition. Or they could be a coworker. We got Pisces in the reverse also. I had felt this Pisces person. So again, this Aries is too hot-headed and they don't have level-headed advice like that comes through them. So I don't know how they were going to try to be you or become you, but that's not going to work. Not even a Jinn. Jinn, Yes, Jinn can do lots of things, but like this type of shit, Jinn cannot do. The Jinn cannot make you somebody else. Even though in Aladdin, he turned Aladdin into Prince Ali. Prince Ali wasn't even real. So it doesn't really even count. It was still just Aladdin. But again, that's like somebody wanting to do a destiny swap so bad, wanting to be the one that marries Jasmine so bad. Somebody could even be named Jasmine in one of these people. But literally, somebody like what Aladdin was doing, he was a poor street rat, but he used a jinn, just like this person is, to try to become this prince, right? And it's an illusion. He like without the jinn's energy there, he's still just a beggar, okay? Even though he's the diamond in the rough, I'm just using this as an analogy, okay, of like how this can easily happen and how Disney is portrayed like this destiny swapping, like this identity crisis, like that you can just make a wish and become somebody else and that's going to work. Like that's psychotic to think if you can make a wish to become, you should just want to be the best version of yourself. You shouldn't want to be anybody else because yeah, it's just weird to want to be somebody else. I don't understand that. But this Aries, again, they could only be you if a magical jinn granted their wish and whatever nonsense like that thought was going to continue on. So again, this is why this person couldn't be your destiny, even if they have fucking jinn giving them wishes and stuff. They still, again, these people think that they've seen your contract with God, and like that's not something God's going to show other people, especially people like this that don't have good intentions. Then this Pisces energy is extremely emotional. They're out of balance. They are not in alignment. Okay. So, they can't be the one to lead anyone either, because they would lead somebody down a sacrificial, martyrous path. Yeah, martyrous is probably not a word, but down the path of being like a martyr. We have Capricorn energy. There is a Capricorn energy that is chosen. Then we've got Mercury. Now, Mercury's energy is always a little bit tricky, but it has to do with how you communicate and how you get your messages, how you get your downloads. So they were pulling on, Mercury is saying that they were pulling on Mercury's energy to try to alchemize and balance the situation of them being in the wrong position, being in the wrong place, trying to do somebody else's divine life purpose and job, right? So that by doing that, by putting yourself like, okay, just say, like, for example, if these people all wanted to be psychics, they wanted to try to take over my destiny, okay, at my position. Well, they would have to deal with all of the spiritual bullshit that I have to deal with, plus the human bullshit that I have to deal with. These people don't have what's necessary. They don't have the necessary things equipped within them to be able to deal with shit like that. So my destiny would unalive every single one of these people that tried to do it. And then they would be angry, jealous, envious, blaming, and trying to get me judged because I'm successfully doing it, but that's my path. Where if these people would just have followed their own path, they would be happy, they would be rewarded, they would have everything that they're wanting from looking at whoever's in my collective's path. And I am picking up, like, if you aren't one of these zodiacs, whatever chosen aspect is within you that's coming through right now has to do with these energies. Taurus is a very good leader. Capricorn's very grounded, very sturdy, very steady, a little bit of devilish energy, but I'm not even picking that up here. If it was in the reverse, I would feel that. Scorpio, great using the tongue like a whip. Okay, really good at writing, like the writing. All right, so let's see what else is going on here. The Two of Pentacles. So it shows me that this Two of Pentacles is going to give you some change. So great changes are in store for you. An important message or document arrives. Now, let me just get some clarification on what this document is. For some of you, this is going to be like a divorce document. For some of you, it's going to be somebody writing you a letter. And then for some of you, it may be something that you're inheriting, or it may be something like a crime could have been committed in your name or against you without your knowledge of it. There may be something about the dark web here. Somebody put you on the dark web or something like that. It says, yeah, an important message or document arrives, putting an end to a problem. So this problem of these people, is this a spiritual document? Yes, this is a spiritual document. So this is spirit backing you. It says, pick up a project that you had put aside. Be patient and wait for all the elements to fall into place. Okay. So again, whatever this document is that's coming in is going to get rid of these people trying to judge you and trying to put this energy, what we're going to have to do to get rid of it is we're going to have to call upon God and ask that this energy, that God do whatever God is going to do about this energy. But that's us calling judgment, which we didn't do it. God did it for us. God's going to do right for us, even if we don't feel like calling for judgment. We have to call for judgment on stuff like this because, first of all, these people trying to take over destinies that don't and purposes that don't belong to them and trying to do other people's jobs and being this weird copycat shit, this will get them unalived. Like literally, they'll be unaliving themselves by not being able to do, like, especially if they feel like they're able to pick up whatever you do and replicate that, but then like they have to keep doing this weirdo ritual to like get things swapped up. No, there's no way you can permanently swap destinies with somebody or swap energies. There's not going to ever be an astronomical or astronomical, astrological zodiac alignment that is ever going to give you the ability to take somebody else's destiny and or life permanently. It is only a temporary thing, and it's fleeting because just how the laws of the universe work. Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, you have your own stars, your own energies, your own powers, your own ancestors, your own lineage, your own history. It's all of these different things, that special time of your birth, like where you were born, all these little things that add they don't seem like they mean anything when you look at them separately, but when you add them up, it creates everything that you are and everything you've molded yourself to be via the choices that you've made, which gives you the ability to stand in the energy of the chosen and operate as your authentic self. Now, these people have not gone through the stuff that you've gone through. So them trying to swap destinies is going to trigger the system in the universe. It's going to trigger their life, and God's going to say, okay, if that's what you want, you can have it, but you're going to have to go through every tear that this person cried. You're going to have to go through every breakup that this person had. If this person lost a family member, you're going to lose that family member. If this person lost a child, you're going to lose that child. I mean, verbatim, you wanted their destiny. So you're going to have to go through everything that they went through in this lifetime. And if you can survive that, and if you can extract the lessons and the information, the spiritual knowledge from those experiences, then you can be in the same position as this other person that already went through all of that and mastered it and is standing in the chosen position. But even then, as they stand in your spot, they're just cock blocking God. It's not even about you at this point. This is them coming up against the Most High God, because the Most High God put you there, hired you. So who the hell's going to fire you? These people can't fire you because they can't even do your job. They can't, let's just say that they can't even do the job that they're meant to do because they're so focused on the job that you're meant to do. Which is crazy. That's crazy. Like, These people have beautiful destinies themselves. Like, why wouldn't they just want their own stuff? Like, why would you want to struggle as being in somebody else's spot, never getting it right because you're not chosen and they're always going to beat you because they're chosen for that spot? Why wouldn't you want to do your own position, your own job, and be the best at that so nobody else could beat you at that? See, when people go about giving up their destinies by trying to do demonic contracts or trying to swap energies or trying to use the eclipse and the lunar and solar eclipse and all this stuff, like all that does is it puts them in a position to where they cannot sustain their own energy. That's why they're having to live off of your energy, but they don't want you to exist because they want your position, thinking that if they get rid of you, they can sit in your spot. No, if they get rid of you, the position dies with you. If you can't do whatever this is, you think God's going to allow these idiots to do it? I mean, not to be successful. And literally, that's why you need to be aware of like the most popular psychics. Sometimes they're popular because like they want to feed the system with these idiots that cannot do this job, so that when you have somebody that is chosen giving you advice that's going to get you out of the matrix, like you won't even know who to listen to because you're like, well, this person has more views or they have more likes or whatever. And it's literally being set up that way. Like there is somebody that's using their intuition that's going through it. I'm picking up like more TikTok than YouTube, but they're going through these TikTok readers and like, okay, swipe left if they're fake, swipe right if they're light. And there's like maybe like 4 people that they were able to swipe right on. Okay. So like pretty much the majority of it is fake messages. And so like fake messages will cause confusion. They cause confusion, they cause untruths. Okay. Yeah, Empress. This is like these people wanted to take the position of an empress. So this shows me that, yeah, like you are at a point where you have grown, you've developed, you have material comfort, security, and protection. Wealth may separate you from your roots and sense of self. That's just like being in the empress position is like, just like if you were to become really famous, it may separate you from your roots and your sense of self. It says you spend too much time indoors, get out more, sexual pleasure, fertility, excellent physical condition and health, loving relationship between mother and child. So yeah, like these people could have tried to steal the destiny of your child because you have a starseed child. Like you have to be careful of some of these old women that are in their 60s and 70s, you know, that are stealing the energy of children, like Oprah. Oh, I don't know how old she is, but whatever. Still energy harvesting adrenochrome from children, which is illegal. So these people are going to have to 8 of Cups, your destiny. And this is the main reason why they're attacking you so violently now, especially as a group. Because if you weren't chosen, these people would not feel like they needed to forge a group and do a bunch of fucking weird shit to align the stars and the elements in their favor. Like, not like, yeah, that's crazy to me. So this 8 of Cups is these people having to walk that, like, judgment's getting called on them. This magic they did is hitting them in the face. They're going to be receiving an important document, and this could be, it could be that they receive a court summons, could be that you receive a court summons. Either way, you're going to win this judgment lawsuit, whatever it is. If you have to go to court for anything, you're going to win it. Or if this is just a spiritual contract, either way, you've already won it because you are you and they are them. You need to say, universe, what's theirs is theirs and what's mine is mine, which means I take responsibility for everything that I'm creating with my thoughts and my beliefs. And they are to do the same thing. There's not any more of this projecting my mental sickness, projecting my cancer, projecting my weirdo fuck shit onto other innocent people. Okay. This Aquarius is the main projector of shit. Like they're just like a projection, continuously projecting. So it talks about disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of current situation. They have a bad attitude. Take action. Leave your current job or residence. Okay, so again, this is warning these people to leave your job alone. And if they've tried to steal your destiny by trying to take your home or whatever the hell that's about, they better walk away from that shit before the earth swallows them up. It says take action, leave your current. I'm also seeing a wax coffin. So somebody could have tried to put you in a wax coffin. Again, like I said, trying to unalive you and unaliving your abundance, and is going to cause these people to lose their abundance, because the only reason they have any abundance is because they're stealing it from you energetically. Okay, without you there's nothing. Then they're going to have to go back to being in complete darkness because you were the light. Like, that shit is so true that it's like harmful how true that shit is. What I just said. You're the light. These people are going to go back to being dumb, deaf, mute, and in the darkness. And I wouldn't be surprised, because God's tired of these people fucking around. God doesn't care if these people don't believe that you're chosen for this. God doesn't really care what they think. So God may actually be ripping the souls out of these people's bodies and casting them into purgatory, then giving another spirit from hell an opportunity to come in and have their go at life. But again, when they walk in, being a spiritual walk-in on these people, they're going to have the opportunity to clean up what these people have done, or at least to try to make a different decision and go in a different way. Okay, so that's the soul contract that I'm seeing here. This is the document that arrives. This is what we're talking about, that these people are being, like, they abused free will to the point where it was never free will. Free will was a liberty we were given, but it was not a freedom. We do not have the freedom to abuse universal law and free will. Okay. I don't care what, like, we have the freedom to say what we want, but we don't have the freedom to break laws without any consequence. Okay. Spiritual laws, universal laws, whatever. 3 of Pentacles. So this is showing me, Empress, that everybody, the way that these people were trying to get you viewed by others was like completely distorted. You have people perceive you well. Okay. You have a light about you. So hard work is noticed, good planning, also a collaboration. People may be really wanting to collaborate with you. You'll just have to use your discernment. Okay. If they have good intentions for you, they'll have something that they can bring to the table. If they don't have good intentions for you, they'll act like an intermediary between you and everything else. All right. Then we've got the Temperance angel. So you have Temperance. This is one reason why you're able to balance yourself and do the job that is your divine life purpose, because you've got this Temperance, right? The card of flexibility, change and adaptation. One who works well with others and has good management skills. Like I said, you're a leader. Achieving balance and control over your own life. Many ideas and experiences synthesized to form new ideas. That's why you have something that you can bring to the table. Compromise to secure cooperation, possible reconciliation. How many times is it going to say that? So this reconciliation is most likely going to be you with your purpose, you with God, or you with, I am seeing a love interest, but let's see what else we have here. We have the Hermit. So the Temperance with the Hermit, what that shows me, you guys, is that you, like I said earlier, that you have you know that if something comes up in your reality that makes you feel uncomfortable, that there could be something within yourself to look at, right? You know how to take accountability and then shift whatever the energy is through meditation or vibrational, whatever. Maybe you place sound bowls, whatever it is that you do, ground your energy. But you know how to go within to find the light. These other people that are this top row are unwilling. They will not go within to find the light, because then they'll have to own up to all of their projections, projecting stuff onto you when you are nothing like them. You're not like these people. You're not trying to do somebody else's job. Like, you're not being obsessed with somebody else's purpose. You're not trying to take over their life. This person wanted your gifts, wanted your life, wanted your destiny, wanted your woman, wanted your man. They fucking wanted what? Wanted your soul contract with God, wanted your beauty, wanted your health, yo, absolutely. There's no world where that could even be possible. It's just not possible. So, yeah, you could even be the emperor. Like I said, somebody wanted to separate the empress and the emperor. And the emperor is loving relationship between father and child. It could be your own children or it could be Father God. Okay? It says that you are the master of your own emotions, leadership ability. That's what I was saying. Like Taurus, you have the leadership ability. Projects or ideas will fall into place. Dreams will be realized. Assume control of the situation. Yes. Excuse me. You have control over your own destiny because it's yours. Like, so you can continue to do your own destiny. And these people, they can project all they want. But at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. You're still higher. You're the higher vibration. And you're not in the wrong. You're not breaking universal law like they are. And yes, trying to impersonate somebody and do fraud in their name and, steal somebody's lover, that's, coveting, all that shit. Like, that's not of God. God doesn't do shit like that. The devil does shit like that. So then we've got this Ace of Cups, okay, in the reverse. And this energy is definitely not you. This energy is absolutely 100% them. Okay. They have infertility and the inability to bear children. Unable. I don't know why I just heard the Greys, but the Greys. So the Greys, so the Greys might actually be artificial life that's trying to destiny swap with authentic ones. And that could be part of why they're abducting us and experimenting on us. That's for somebody. Somebody needed to know that because it's all sexual experiments of trying to get, I don't know what they're trying to change, but it has something to do with fertility. So unable to feel joy or experience life to the fullest, unrequited love. So yet little destiny swapping thieves, we rebuke that. Any Gray that's abducted us to try to look at our fucking destiny by doing experiments on us, we rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I know y'all are afraid of Jesus, so we rebuke you in the name of Jesus. We rebuke you in the name of Christ. We rebuke you in the name of the Messiah. So yeah, it says it right here, if you unrequited love, unable to live life to its full, unrequited love. You love these people love something so much that does not love them back. This also could be a woman that is really just out there. Okay, she loves a man there's a woman that I'm picking up on her energy that she might be an Aquarius or a Pisces, but she loves a Capricorn man that's chosen, that's a divine masculine, and she has been trying to cause impotency for this guy. So it says you may be subconscious. Yeah, it says you may not be ready for a relationship. You may subconsciously be choosing a lover knowing that the relationship won't work. This is your way of avoiding pain and rejection. Then we've got a Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody that is trying to come up off of your projects or your work or whatever. It could be even off of like you do the shadow work and then this person drains your energy. You always do the energy. You always do the work and this person drains your energy. That's what I'm picking up. The Queen of Pentacles says somebody nurturing, down to earth. Oh, of course, you're the star. So you're the Emperor, the Empress, the Temperance, the Hermit, and the Star. So yes, this is about somebody wanting your star power, wanting your natural gifts and talents. This Queen of Pentacles you need to be aware of because she's intensely loyal to her friends, which are not your friends. They're these people that were trying to cause impotency in your life. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So again, the Nine of Wands just talks about their situation more. Obstacles are in their way, disappointment and setbacks. They will be exhausted from trying to accomplish something. It will be impossible to achieve what you want. This destiny swap shit, this attack on your life, trying to get judgment. It will be impossible. It says it right here. Like I already said, it can't be done, but it says it right here. It will be impossible to achieve what you want. It is simply not meant to be, because it's not meant to be. If it was meant to be, then it would be, but it's not. And so this is a wake up call for somebody out there. Like that you are in an identity crisis, there will be continued obstacles in the way and continued failures and continued endings for anybody that comes for this star energy. Okay. It says it's simply not meant to be, and no amount of effort or determination will change that. That is the absolute truth. You may have to settle for your second choice, which will be their own. They'll have to settle for doing their own destiny, and then that will actually fulfill them. Okay. So this Ace of Swords, like your destiny could be the very thing that propels these idiots into their own destiny. And that's how God will use you, to like literally direct these idiots into doing what God wants them to do anyways, right? By the pendulum swinging one way and it being too many obstacles to complete this work that's yours. So they'll have to go do their own. So this Ace of Swords talks about the future for these people: lack of concentration and inability to think clearly, their minds racing with too many thoughts, distraction, intellectual rut, lack of insight, obstacles. They need to simplify their life, unable to find work that makes them happy. Why? Because they're trying to do your work. If they would do their work, they would be happy. But instead, they want to do your work. That's why the work's not making them happy. Like, so just because something looks good, like it makes a lot of money, and especially if it's something spiritual like these chosen people, you don't just go try to copy that shit and then exploit it and fucking whore it out to the world. Like, come on, yo. Keeping things that are sacred must be a priority of everybody in the future. Yeah, it says frequent job changes, taking shortcuts, or cheating somebody will have a negative effect on your reputation. People see these clowns for who they are. And yes, they're freaking clowns. Like straight up clowns. All right. Six of Wands. This shows me that despite these people trying to do all this stuff, you are going to remain with your dreams and plans finally fulfilled. Hard work and public recognition and honor. Okay. Yeah. Victory over the opposition, triumph and success have a positive effect on your self-esteem and your life. You are bursting with pride. Avoid arrogance. You don't want to rub it in the faces of these people. Trust me, it won't feel good. It'll just make them more jealous, and then they'll send more of the evil eye. So it's like, this is showing me the star and fame, that you are destined to be a star. You are destined to be famous, and whatever this is that you do, you're destined to be known with public recognition. Okay. And honor, glorious success, fame, public recognition, and honor for this ability and this hard work that you've done. And it doesn't matter what any of these lesser beings, and I will say that they're like, I'm not judging people if they're greater or lesser, but you are the sum of what your thoughts, words, deeds, and actions are. And if these people if you're making the correct choices to be in alignment with the universe, to be in the Empress, to be in the Emperor, to be in the Temperance, to be in the Hermit, and all of these really good cards, to be in the Three of Pentacles, and these are all upright. Okay, this is showing me that like you've done what's necessary to get into alignment. These other people have not done what's necessary to get into alignment with what they need to, with the universe. They haven't done what's necessary. That's why I'm calling them a lesser being. I'm not judging anybody by the way they look, by what their race or gender or any of that shit is. No, this is just basically me using my discernment, seeing that these people fail. They have failed and are going to continue to fail at making the right choices in their life. So what does that do? That causes them to be at a low vibration, which causes them to be lesser than the higher vibration. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not judging anybody, but you've done whatever you've done in my collective to get into alignment. You've done it and you're in the higher vibration. That's why you're in your north node. These people are in their south node because they're trying to do your divine life purpose and they don't know who the hell they are. And they most certainly, beside what they say about you, the lies and the bearing false witness and the making up of shit about you, these people don't know anything about you. That's why they wouldn't be able to complete your divine life purpose. They would have to get close to you, close enough to know certain things that would like matter, but it does, but even if they knew those things, it wouldn't matter because there's no amount of trying that could make it happen. Okay, so we understand that. But at least this person's like, well, at least I can steal their spouse. No, bitch, you can't take this person's boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, twin flame, soulmate, partner, contract. Okay, all of the stuff that's supposed to be for the Empress and the Emperor will be for the Empress and the Emperor because that is what God meant it to be. And there is no amount of prayers, chants, black magic, sacrifices, abuse, or whatever these people are into, because some of it's illegal. There's no amount of slandering your name that's going to, them slandering you is not going to get them put in your position. They can say whatever they want to say about you, but at the end of the day, it's what the Most High God says about you and what you think about yourself. That's going to be the deciding factor on how you feel about this entire situation. And you should only listen to what God says, because why would you even give a fuck what any of these people think? Like, I personally do not care what other people think about me and in any type of way, or about what I'm doing. And I have I have relatives and shit like that. I could be like, okay, well, I care what they think about me, but really I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I really feel like people are just gonna either authentically like me or authentically not like me. And if they don't like me, then that's okay. They do like me, then that's okay. I'm not gonna throw a fit or budge either way, depending on how people react to my energy. Like, I'm here to enlighten people and awaken them to go within. Like, you know, these people mistaked your kindness for stupidity. Like, why do people think just because you're a kind-hearted person that you're stupid? You're not stupid. You're not ignorant. You're not unaware. Like, you're brilliant. Again, it's kind of weird. So yeah, I am seeing that somebody wanted to, like, something with a marriage contract or something like that. They wanted to steal that. I mean, they wanted to just steal everything. Okay, draw one more of these cards. Exactly, 7 of Cups. This is what they were doing. By them messing with your divine life purpose, it says it's a need for structure and discipline in their life. Okay, they're not seeing things clearly, clouded judgment. Clearly, their judgment's clouded and they're being judged, like hardcore. Possible religious, psychic, or unexplainable event. This is when the backfire happens. The 7 of Cups, they tried to create illusions for you. The backfire happens, and then all of these people are being haunted and tormented with all of this shit that you've overcome death and stuff like that. Like, and then these people are now being forced to have to overcome death, but they're not a chosen one. They're not an immortal soul. They're immortal. They're not going to be able to overcome the stuff that they've already put you through, all these endings with this magic and trying to line the stars in their favor. So let's see what else we have here. Love, hate. These people love you, but they hate you. Or they love to hate you. You look at it either way. There could be somebody, and this is weird as shit. There could be somebody pretending to be pregnant, or that is lying about a pregnancy, who the baby belongs to. It's fake news, whatever this is. Yeah. This Ace of Cups in the reverse, talking about the inability to bear children and infertility. This Queen of Pentacles person is lying about being pregnant. Okay. Whoever that person is, they're lying about being pregnant. They're one of these people up here. They could be the Pisces, they could be the Aries, or they could be the Aquarius. Twin flames. What was I saying? They wanted your twin flame contract, your love contract. Like, they were like, give me the destiny, give me the booty, give me the booty, give me the beauty, give me the luck, give me the everything that they got. Like, why would this is so psychotic. Like, we're going to get out of this energy in just a minute. This is so psychotic. Why would anybody want to be with somebody else's twin flame? Somebody else's twin flame is not the other half of their soul. That's the other half of somebody else's soul. Why would you want that? Why would you want to take that away from somebody else? Especially if you know, like, when I found out that the person that I was with was not my twin flame, I was like, "Oh, I'm like literally keeping you hostage here, being in this relationship, and you're not my twin flame. You're not my match. And go out there and find whoever is your match. Please go, right?" Like, I would never want to keep anybody hostage in a relationship. And this is the difference between an empress and like some other woman. Like, just straight up. Like, an empress would never try to do none of this weird shit. Like, none of it. The empress doesn't do shit like that. That's why you could tell, like, who's in the higher vibration. So, yeah, this could be a like fallen twin flame of yours that they're dealing with, and they know they've gotten the information I mean, even this other person has the information that they're your twin flame. So, like I said, this person's trying to keep this other person hostage with a fake pregnancy, like fake ass shit, fake news. The document that arrives could very well be a DNA test, or some shit like that. The document that arrives that ends this situation in the Two of Pentacles. Funeral. Like I said, them trying to take your destiny, and especially if you're somebody like me who's died many times and then come back to life, for however many minutes I've been dead. I should be brain dead, but I'm not, right? And I come back more different, just like different every time. So again, this could very well cause a funeral for these people. And it may not even necessarily be their funeral that they're causing. This could very well be a funeral of somebody close to them that they're causing by trying to do this. So again, remember, I channeled through that these people were mocking your any trauma of anybody dying in your family. They were laughing about it. They thought that shit was fucking funny, that they did like suicide spells on your family, or they did unaliveness spells on your family, and someone in your family passed. I'm so sorry. Maybe it was a pet that passed. I'm so sorry. But that's the energy that I'm picking up. And Anubis is telling me that these people are about to experience that same exact thing. Like how they did that to you, tried to change your destiny by unaliving somebody in your family. And yes, it will change the way you're brought up, and it could change everything. Okay. Like, your life was harder than these people's lives. These people have not had to go through the things that you have had to go through and that you have had to survive. Okay. These people, that's why I'm saying they can't hold up a candle to your big ass bonfire flame. Like, they can't, like, you just shine brighter because you were able to overcome all this stuff that they know that they put you through, which they think is insane, but you did it through self-love. Right? That's one thing that these people are unwilling to do, is to love their own life, to love their own journey, and to love their own selves. They won't do it because they're too much in love with your shit to love their own. Getting readings. These people are getting readings all the time. I am like sweating so bad. It's hot in here. So these people are getting readings all the flipping time on your energy. But they didn't get no reading before they did this whack ass ritual on you with the fucking solar eclipse, lunar eclipse energy. They didn't do a reading to see if that was even a good idea. What type of idiot goes to cast a spell at an important time without even checking in with the universe to see if that's something they should do? This is why somebody's going to end up dying. And again, it may not be them. It may be their child. It may be their brother. It may be their sister. It may be their mother. And the sad thing about these weirdos is that you chosen people are the ones that create all of the miracles. Okay. So when this shit that they did to you happens to them, in their life, they're going to be wanting your help. They're going to be wanting you to help them get out of this deadly situation that they put themselves in for trying to literally trying to trick God into believing that they are you, or that they're even good enough to do what you're doing. These people don't have the discipline. This is why they're trying to cheat the universe and align the stars and planets in their favor. And these planets are actual people. They're actual deities. They're actual entities that are like fallen angels and shit that are like, no, bitch, no, we're not twisting up our energies and getting everything all clogged up and fucked up for the whole system because you want to trap a man with a fucking pregnancy. Yo, if you're not getting pregnant by this guy, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, if they're not getting pregnant, okay, by now they should understand that they are not meant to have a child with that person. And if they're using witchcraft, which I do get that they are using witchcraft to get pregnant, their baby's going to come out deformed, demonic, or retarded. And that's just the sad truth of the side effect of when you do witchcraft to get pregnant, or when you do witchcraft while you're pregnant, what that witchcraft does to the baby. It causes autism, it causes ADHD, it causes, literally like all sorts of things. Asperger's disease, I just heard, Crohn's disease, all these diseases that we have. Like, these are all side effects of people being pregnant, doing witchcraft, or while you're pregnant, somebody does a bunch of witchcraft on you and it affects your child. So this person was trying to get pregnant. Again, this twin flame energy doesn't even belong to this other person. They're unauthentic, and God didn't give them a twin flame because they would probably unalive their twin flame. And so they are thinking that your twin flame is their twin flame, and they're getting some readings. They're getting readings from idiots. So they're either watching like TikTok or YouTube and going to the most popular readers, like I said, the ones that are like so endorsed, like whatever. But people that are using their abilities, and they're most likely possessed by a spirit, and that's how they can do any type of reading of anything. So once that spirit gets called out of those people, like, these people realize that the readings that they were getting and that they were doing themselves were leading them the wrong direction. They were not leading them in the direction of what they wanted. Let's just say that. And they were not even showing accurate information, because you can't pull cards on somebody else's destiny unless you work for the Most High God. Right? Like, I don't even tell people, not even like 3% of everything I know. Like, I know so much more than I say. I just say what God permits me to say. Yeah, these people are like act fake busy, like trying to get all these readings out, but they're all false downloads. Like, that's what I'm picking up. Especially when it comes to these twin flame readings, like, it's false downloads, and it's causing everybody to be really confused. Like, when I see twin flames, I know that they're twin flames because I'll look at the person and I will see the same exact soul in both bodies. It's the same exact soul, like same exact person, same exact light, same exact likeness. So I can spot when people are twin flames and they have that spark. And I can also spot when there's manipulation and there's not that authentic spark. So again, you're going to be keeping your twin flame contract. Like I said, somebody wants to bring some whack ass fake marriage proposal. They want to get you off of your path so that they can get on your path and do it for you. This is a Jezebel spirit. You're dealing with a Jezebel spirit. This Queen of Pentacles is a Jezebel spirit. The Aquarius is a Jezebel spirit. The Cancer is also a Jezebel spirit. Illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. That's what you bring about. This is what these people wish they could do, is bring about illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. Feelings. These people want you to be totally absorbed in what they feel, because they feel like their feelings are not objective. They feel like their feelings matter. Okay. Their feelings do not matter to God. God does not give a crap. God says, I don't give a crap. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I do not care what these people think and feel. It does not matter. God says, when I have a mission for somebody and I want them in a certain spot and I want them doing a certain thing, they're going to do that certain thing. And nobody is going to, I don't care how anybody feels about it. Okay. This Jezebel wanting to steal your twin flame, God said, no. God doesn't care how this Jezebel bitch that's trying to trap a dude with a fake pregnancy. Like, what type of desperate, depraved freak do you have to be? And I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to be rude, but I have to be honest. What type of depraved idiot do you have to be to literally want somebody else's match instead of your own? To literally want to do this Jezebel shit to people? Like, why would you want to trap somebody that's not your twin flame with a baby? Like, that's psychotic as shit, right? Like, that's crazy. Whatever. And then the fact that this Jezebel wanted to straight up just take you, Empress, the fuck out so she could have the emperor. No, this Jezebel spirit is not like, not this, there's no similar vibration that would ever bring this Jezebel into this emperor's life, and this emperor would be disgusted with the smell of this spirit. Okay, because this Jezebel's sleeping with a lot of people. Like, I am not going to say how many because it's disgusting, but a lot of people. They don't want this news getting out about what they've been trying to do, because it looks crazy. Looks crazy and weird and evil and stupid and dumb. Like I just said, they're a jackass. It looks jackass-ish. Drinking, toxic lifestyle. Like, I was straight up wondering, it's got to be some fucking substance that these people are on, okay, that's making them think this weird shit or making them do this weird shit. Like, there's got to be something else here. And yeah, there is drinking, there's toxic lifestyle. I'm not saying that you have a toxic lifestyle. You have this self-love. They don't. They are always partying, always drinking, always Jezebeling, always getting readings. It's just chaos. So this document that may arrive may be a message of love from somebody. Somebody is walking away from the Jezebel spirit and they want you back. I'm not saying that you should take this person back because they're phony, trickster, and illusions, right? It's a fairy tale. What they wanted for you is literally a fairy tale. Like, it just, will not happen. Shocking news. This news that you get, this letter, this document, whatever it is, it may shock the hell out of you or heck out of you. It may really shock you. Okay. But, I mean, the best reaction is no reaction. So just be aware that somebody's going to like try to use your name in a post or tag you in some shit that's like shocking news. Okay. Also, your gifts bring about illumination, truth, discovery, awakening, a love message, and shocking news and revelations to other people. I don't know why these people just didn't believe in you. Yeah, running. These people could be running from the law or literally just running from you. Not happy. They're running because they're not happy. And any woman that is pretending, and I say that they're pretending because they have gotten confirmation from the universe that whoever your person is not their twin flame. So anybody that is running like to beat you to your destiny, like I'm picking up on a woman that is pretending to do that she wants to be a twin flame so bad that she's pretending to be the runner. That's the most psycho, weirdo, freak thing. She's pretending to be the runner and the twin flame running thing, literally just to throw this person off. and not happy with the results. Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. That's all you're going to get with these people, going round and round. And it's interesting how this is water and air. And we had water and air here when I was like showing that it was not a good mixture. Psycho, crazy, ex, obsessed, won't let go. This is somebody's message, you guys. Somebody's got a psycho ex. Crazy, obsessed, won't let go, won't get out of their feelings, won't grow up, won't go within, won't go to God, won't wash their ass, won't brush their teeth, won't feed themselves, won't take care of them kids they had. Well, like, bitch, you want to be pregnant with another kid? You're neglecting and abusing the child that you fucking have, Jezebel spirit. Like, straight up, the children that you got, like, I'm seeing a woman that's got like 2 children at least. And she does not take care of them. These children are pretty much little adults because they've had to raise themselves and take care of. They're the ones that are taking care of their drunk ass mother all the time because she's always jacked up on some shit, fighting with, you know, whoever this ex is. This psycho, I guess, was like waiting for maybe your person to propose to her or him or whatever. They were waiting for something. Like, they were like, I got the pregnancy. I got all this shit. I'm gonna lock him down. I'm gonna trap him. And then it's like, no, this man, this divine masculine, still going towards his twin flame. Sorry, sweetie, but you cannot fight against God. And if God said that this is the kingdom spouse of this other person, and like, where this person's a queen of pentacles at best, I mean, and you're dealing with somebody that's the emperor and the empress, no, sweetie, you're not aligned. The stars are not aligned for you to steal somebody else's person. And even if this person successfully stole a lover from you, that is just showing you that that person, like, first of all, that there was manipulation, and 2, that that person was not for you. Okay. So again, okay, what else do we need to know? Secrets. These people have very dangerous secrets. I'm also picking up on RICO crimes, which could be everything from trafficking humans to selling substances to creating illegal documents to hacking. They got secrets. And then you rejected them, right? So these people feel rejected by you because you rejected whatever their attacks are. But somebody wanted your love contract straight up from the ethers, like, feeling like shit. These people are feeling like shit. They're projecting a lot of energy right now. So you're going to want to take a spiritual bath. You're going to want to relax. You're going to want to drink a lot of water. Okay. Because they are feeling like such shit, and all they're doing is projecting that energy. So you just need to go, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. And if you can say what's mine is mine, and then the person, like, and Jordan, what's yours is yours. Like, then you can separate those 2 energies, and whatever is theirs is going to go back. Also, if you need to do a return to sender, you can pray Psalm 91, pray Psalm 35. And if you take like get like if you have a little cup for like dressing or something, you can save one from a fast food place. Put a little bit of salt in there, throw that and bless it. Pray Psalm 91 over it, throw it in the freezer. It will return all of the energy back to these people. That's like a generic thing that you can do. You can also make a salt water rinse and flush that down the toilet and envision this problem leaving you, and then pray. Yeah, faith, healing, and meditation. That's how you're going to get past this energy that they're sending to you. This person may come out with, oh, I miss you. I want you back. They want you back because they realize that the person that they chose over you is an absolute psycho face. crazy ass bitch. Okay. And so they were it under a spell, delusional. This whole group of people tried to bring a firestorm of karma, drama, endings, loss, and mental breakdown to you. And that's exactly what's happening to them. God's not letting it go. They're under some heavy judgment. Yeah, they're all like memories, focusing on memories, right? They could be trying to trigger you with memories. Yo, if there's anything that collective has not healed yet that needs to be healed, I ask that God heal their hearts. Amen. So that this person cannot even play on somebody's memories. Like, yeah, reckless love and sex. Okay. That's what brought about this inability to bear children, because somebody got a STD. All right. Queen Bee. So this is showing me that, yes, you are Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. That's one thing that this person or these people have feelings about. Bumping heads. You're always going to bump heads with this person, so no need to talk to them if they try to come back, okay? Continue to live in the moment. These people have massive regrets. Let them live in their regrets, okay? It's not your problem. It's really not your problem. Romance. There is a romance for you. Nobody's going to steal that from you. Okay. So we had Queen Bee, living in the moment, faith, healing, meditation, shocking news, a love message coming in, illumination, twin flames, and self-love. That was your energies in the true emotional oracle. Theirs was this love-hate psycho relationship they have with you and with this other person. This false pregnancy news. Okay. Stop being weird, bitches, women of the world. Stop doing this weird shit. You know how desperate and lame you look for doing that? It's a psychotic and desperate and lame and sad and pathetic, yo. The fact that any of you would even do witchcraft and fuck with these planets like this is such an abomination to God. Why would you try to do that to somebody? Anyways, this strife they conjured up is going to cause them to lose their own loved one, because you lost loved ones due to this person's fuckery. So yeah, they were getting readings on you the whole time, which every time they do that, they're opening up a door on your energy, pretending to be fake busy, right? They got secrets. Somebody's going to come with a love message to you saying, I love you. Will you marry me? No. This person may be wanting to ask you to marry them because they found out the truth about this other psychotic woman. You don't want no parts. You don't want no connections, nothing to do with these psychotic people. Okay. You don't want any connection to this Jezebel spirit. None. So I'd be like, sorry, but not only because you're taking an ex back would be like taking shit that you already crapped out and putting it back up your ass. Why would you even do that? That's what taking an ex back is like. So no, thank you. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am telling you that this person's only running away from this woman because he's seeing that she is a crazy, crazy witch, bitch. Yeah. So know that they're going to be feeling like shit, that they're going to possibly message you with, I miss you and da da da. No, they don't. They didn't miss you. They didn't miss you until they saw what this person was doing. Okay. And they probably got a reading done and got some accurate information, possibly from somebody, and found out what this person was doing. So yeah, massive regrets because this lady cheated on him. And he's going to have to 8 of Cups the relationship if he wants to keep his head. Bumping heads. Reckless love and sex, like I was saying. Memories. Then we have round and round, not happy, running, phony trickster, illusions, drinking, toxic lifestyle, jackass, psycho, and feelings. So yeah, that gave us, I think, everything we needed to know about those people. So We're going to do a couple of angel number cards and then I'll let you guys go. These angel numbers will give you confirmation about this reading and it will give you additional information. What you're going to do is apply what you're thinking about, what you're doing, where you are to the angel number and the interpretation of the angel number. Then you'll get a separate reading. So we have 3333 social skills: hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. The problems that you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels can encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It's absolutely about to change. Okay. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Then we have 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, there's a lack of understanding. It's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Straight up, it's best to just move on. Okay. 0220, act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach, goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. 1144, high vibes. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. Exactly. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much bigger than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. All right, one more. 1818, willpower. This is, again, nobody can override your willpower. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. And 1221, taking the initiative. Change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Like I said, it came out with news, shocking news, good news. If you have to go to court, it's going to end up ruling in your favor. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. These people need to do that shit. That's what they need to do. But you do it anyways, but that's what they need to do. Okay. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So that's just more confirmation that you're getting some new good news soon. So we had 3333 social skills, 0707 compromise, 0220 act on your idea, 1144 high vibes, 1818 willpower, and 1221 taking the initiative. Okay, that should help guide you guys. Like, I really feel very good about how this energy is already shifting. So we had with the Zodiac cards, we had there's a Libra that is reverse. Okay, they're out of balance. They're in this cluster fucking group of people. Okay, there is a Libra you need to worry about. There is a Cancer you need to worry about. There's an Aquarius leading it all. There's an Aries and there's a Pisces. Okay, those are the types of energies that are coming up against you for some reason. Then you are acting, or your energy now is in the Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. Okay, that's the chosen energy that was coming forward today. So again, even if that's not your zodiac, you could have it very highly aspect in your chart. And that's one reason why people can't figure out how to take your destiny, because they don't understand your star alignment. So we have Mercury, which has to do with communication. We had Jupiter. We had the sun upside down, which is like a solar eclipse. Okay. Then we had Saturn, which is how they were trying to bring endings to you. They were using fire and air wrong, trying to bring that firestorm to you. And then we have earth and water being the other two elements that were in the upright. And those were the two elements that were the chosen elements. So that's why they were in the upright. Because Scorpio is water, Taurus is earth. Okay. So for them, we had Judgment. first card. Then we had the 5 of Wands. Then we had the 2 of Pentacles. Then we had the 8 of Cups. Then we had the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Then we had the Queen of Pentacles. Then we had the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Then we had the Ace of Swords in the reverse. That was their energy. For you, we have the Empress, the 3 of Pentacles, the Temperance, drop that again, the Hermit, the Emperor, the Star, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. We had out of these cards, spiritual knowledge, reconciliation came up multiple times, wish fulfillment came up multiple times, gift and blessing. You are the gift and blessing. There was some confusion about that. I'm not going to lie. These people were confused. This Aquarius energy has sickness, disease, cancer, tumor, heart failure, stroke, whatever this nasty shit is. Because they bared false witness against your name. This was a group of narcissists, that top row of Zodiacs. These people were determined to see you fail no matter what, even if that wasn't your destiny. These people are from the past. God is looking after you. They were making fun of your birth and death trauma. You have the energy of goodwill. You carry universal truth, which is the universal cure. This had solar eclipse energy, lunar eclipse energy. You have a grandfather and grandmother looking after you. These people could have been coworkers that you used to have, or somebody that they would consider themselves a peer to you, or a coworker, or whatever, or a friend or some shit. Maybe even a boss. I don't know. Weird energy there. These people have mental health issues, and they were trying to drain your abundance by using that solar eclipse energy. You have yin yang balance. Okay. You need to learn to love yourself. Do you for a time is my best advice. All right. Okay, is there any names that need to pop out? So anytime we do names, this is not to name shame. This is just saying that somebody with maybe one of these names could be one of the people you used to know, somebody you're going to know. It just could be somebody that's attached to the situation that's important. Okay? So we're not name shaming anybody's that name that comes out. I'm seeing Caroline. I'm seeing Charles. I'm seeing Oprah. That's so weird. Natasha. Violet, Victoria, Vincent, Vivian, Valentino, Valerie, Victor, Vincent twice. Vanessa, Vivian, and Veronica. So that's a lot of V names. So that's kind of weird. Helen or Helene, Alberto. Okay. So those are names to just be aware of in case you come across somebody with those names and you'd be like, maybe they're attached to the situation. For better or for worse. Again. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to let you all go. We'll just clear the energy. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. And please like this video. Please share it. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I go live so that you don't miss out on the messages and upgrades that Spirit has for you. Upgrades, downloads. Okay, if you would like to tip or donate to the channel, there are links in the description box below. But know that I am so grateful for all of your guys' likes, shares, subscribes, all that stuff really helps this channel grow. Okay, God bless you guys. God bless you. Know that God loves you and that God is the one that is supporting you. That's why you're going to be able to continue on your divine life path without facing the harsh judgment that you're about to see these other people go through. You're about to see these other karmic people go through the craziest shit. And you're going to be like, what did that? God did that. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Air hugs. I love you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, peace be with you. Bye.